What the fuck was that? I don't need
the lotions on its skins or else it gets the hose agains.
Is that fucking Gollum as the dude from fucking Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah.
What's his name? Something Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
My precious sis puts lotions on its skins. I don't like that. I don't like any of that. That was all bad.
Or else I punch it with the rings again.
Agains. It puts the rings in the baskets.
Oh, God. That would be terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that voice was. I was going for something, but I don't know what. It wasn't it.
It turned into like Nanny McPhee. No, that sounded exactly like Ms. Doubtfire.
Ah, fuck, that's what it was. I wasn't going for that at all. But welcome back to another episode of Tales from Helheim. We have to get somebody to narrate that. That'd be pretty cool, though.
Or add an echo to it.
Oh, that would be cool. I'm telling you, the dude from the Twilight Zone would be perfect for that, but I think he's dead.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Damn.
That was a long time ago. I think that started in, the 40s? 50s?
Dude, I have no fucking clue.
Or 50s, 60s maybe? I don't know. They've been around. That shit's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
A very long time.
They had some cool episodes, though. I remember they used to do reruns of that shit on, Sunday afternoons.
Mm-hmm.
And when me and my sister would be at my dad's house, because they have temporary custody, he'd be, watching soccer, because that's when, it's Sundays is, soccer day. So we'd just be watching, whatever was on TV in the living room. And we'd always watch Twilight Zone. I remember there was one where a lady went back in time to kill Hitler.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen that one?
It's been so long since I've watched them.
So she goes back in time to kill Hitler, baby Hitler. She kills the baby, and she swaps out with a random baby that a homeless lady had. And then it turns out that baby ended up being Hitler. So she pretty much caused the Holocaust by going back and trying to stop what she was. So she fucked up.
Damn.
That one I was like,
Talking
damn.
about a plot twist.
Damn, that one sucks.
Another good one back in the day was Tales from the Crypt.
Oh,
with
shit.
the Crypt Keeper. Of course, that's more high pitch.
I remember vaguely watching them. I can vaguely remember them, but I remember watching them.
Actually, you know what? He would be the person to have do the intro.
Dude, he's on Cameo for $100.
Well, then I know what our goal is.
All right, we're going to fucking do this. I want this intro. I want what's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to Tales from Hell, but in that voice. Sucker, motherfucker.
I mean, he'd do it. You pay him, he'd do it.
Yeah, we gotta. I think when he gets, $100 gives you 30 seconds.
That's all we need.
I want him to freestyle a Pokemon intro.
I mean, we could do that for what is it?
Let's make that a subscriber goal.
There you go.
If you guys do that, we will shell out the money to have the fucking guy from Tales from the Crypt freestyle the Pokemon theme song.
Yes.
Pokemon.
Where we'll put it, I don't know, but it'll be in an episode some way, somehow.
If we're paying $100, it's going to be in the next 5 episodes midway through, like an ad.
Just randomly.
Fuck
now, a word from our sponsor.
Pokemon. Oh, shit. So what do we have on the docket today, my friend?
So
my good buddy, old pal.
Today, I'm going to be reading some urban legends that turned out to be true. Not necessarily, again, the exact way the legend is, but
slightly modified. Okay.
It's kind of what, in some cases, it's what brought the legend to be. In others, it was, I think, just
the story, it happened, and then somebody just this story, and they're like, that's bullshit. Because a lot of these are pre-internet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so good example. This first one. The Oregon Trail of Blood, but bodily organ.
I was about to say the Oregon Trail?
Yes.
I played that on a Nokia phone once. I know it's not an urban legend.
I played it off a 3.5-inch floppy disk back in elementary school.
Is that what you call your wiener now?
Yes.
Arrow!
Shut up, it's glandular.
Shut up, I'm a shower, not a grower.
Exactly.
Wait, other way around?
So this one, the legend is unknowing tourists are drugged, carved up, and robbed of their organs. Upon coming to, they find themselves packed in an ice bath with notes that read, if you want to live, go to the hospital immediately. The truth is, in 97, so, yeah, I mean, late 90s,
I've heard that one before.
A chain letter hoax went out describing the misdeeds of a highly organized gang operating in the U.S. that would drug businessmen on work trips and take their organs to sell on the black market. But after that got disproved, There was a story in 2008 about 3 Indian men who were lured to a hospital outside of Delhi with promise of work opportunities, where the men were held at gunpoint, put under, and then they awoke to excruciating pain, gigantic scars, and less organs.
Damn.
Ain't that about a bitch? You're taken to like, oh, here's a place where you can possibly make some awesome money.
Yeah.
And then you're threatened, knocked out, drugged out, and then wake up to fucking organs missing.
Yeah, see, I've heard that one before. That one seems very likely, since it's like, I'm pretty sure they do that a lot in Mexico too. Well, it's just a black market. They're just harvesting organs.
Yeah.
But usually they just let the person die. They don't like very much care to like pack them in a bath, an ice bath.
Yeah, as long as they get their organs, they don't give a fuck.
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
This next one is Hotel Hell. The legend is a couple checks into a Vegas hotel and suddenly they smell a foul odor. They later discover the body of a rotting dead girl stuffed into the box spring under their mattress.
Oh, bullshit.
So this tale was actually debunked by folklorist Jan Harold Brunvand, a.k.a. Mr. Urban Legend, back in 94 in the book The Baby Train and Other Lusty Urban Legends. He deemed the tale more tall than to be true due to a lack of fact-checkable details, but in 2010, NBC reported about a missing Tennessee woman found dead with her body stuffed into a bed frame within a hotel. That was true. There was also the story of a serial killer, Richard Kuklinski, who poisoned a man.
Kuklinski?
Kuklinski.
The Iceman?
I don't think so.
Oh, all right, keep going, buddy. I'm gonna check this out.
So this guy poisoned a man, strangled him with a lamp cord, and stuffed his body into a mattress in a New Jersey motel.
Richard Kuklinski, Kuklinski?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the Iceman, my boy.
Oh, shit.
He's like a very prominent, like, fucking serial killer that they caught. I think he used to do, like, kits for the mob, and supposedly he was trying to take credit for killing, what was that dude? The dude, he was the Teamster. Was it Eddie Cochran? No, I think that's a singer. I think that's a singer.
I'm not sure.
Shit, hold on.
Well, while you look up that name, I'll go into Tale 3, which is the Halloween Hangman. The legend is a Halloween performer decides the ultimate climactic scare is to pretend to hang himself in front of an audience. The only problem is he actually hangs himself. The performer dies as onlookers applaud the authenticity of the act.
Is that Burt Wonderstone?
Right.
It was Jimmy Hoffa. That's what it was.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Eddie Cochran then?
I have no
Is that a lawyer? Is that a singer? You know what? I'm going to start having to fucking fact check all these shits before we do. I'm going to have to like do more research so I can get these names because I sound dumb as hell midway through the podcast. Like, what the fuck was his name?
No, you're just guessing.
Pretty much, man.
I do it too.
I knew it though.
So the truth on this one, this legend depicted all over big screens like the gallows and small tales from the crypt has many variations. Each version usually involves a male performer, a rope, and the deadly inability to master cheap imitation. Now, the real-life tragedies that inspired this legend involve the same elements. In 1990, a New Jersey teen named Brian Jewell died performing a hanging stud at the entry of a hayride attraction. In North Carolina that same year, 15-year-old William Anthony Odom accidentally hung himself while staging a gallows scene at a Halloween party. Then in 2001, Caleb Rebb, a 14-year-old working at a haunted attraction, died after switching places with a noosed skeleton hanging from a tree. The audience, horrifically enough, thought he was acting as he struggled with the rope around his neck. So they basically did think it was an act and applaud him or think, oh, great job, while he was actually dying.
Oh my God, such a young star.
Yeah.
Help me, bitch.
And then they find out he's no longer alive.
Scary, spooky skeletons.
And then number 4 is the man inside the walls. The legend, a family moves into a secluded old fixer-upper, but is disturbed by continuously misplaced objects and strange noises. Later, the town learns that the family has been brutally murdered within their home. the attacker an intruder who'd been hiding in the walls. So now the true crime roots of this urban legend can be traced back as far as 1941.
Damn.
Yeah, when Denver drifter Theodore Conies snuck into an old acquaintance's home and set up shop in the attic, emerging only when the homeowner would leave. Then a news story from 2015, wherein a man entered a home in New Jersey, crawled under the bed, and remained in hiding for 3 days. While no one was harmed, the intruder did charge his cell phone using a wall outlet at the base of the bed, which in some ways is creepier.
That's kind of funny, though.
I mean, at least he didn't harm anybody. Like, yeah, it's still, fucking terrifying that some rando is in your house doing a bunch of unknown shit while you're gone and there while you're there, but he didn't harm anybody.
I think I'd be more mad about the fucking dude charging his phone. Like, what fucking bills do you pay? Be using my goddamn electricity, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that would be frustrating. And then the last one is the earwig's tale. So the legend is some poor soul awakens from a deep sleep to a horrible headache. Maddened by the pain and scratching sounds he hears from within his head, he goes to the hospital. There, doctors find that bugs have gotten into his head through his ear canal and made dinner out of his brains. The truth is, in the mid-19th century, explorer John Hanning Speck struggled to get a Nile River beetle out of his ear canal with a penknife. A more recent case involves a British woman named Rochelle Harris. In 2013, after vacationing in Peru, Harris was plagued with headaches, facial pains, and ear discharge. The culprit? Flesh-eating worms that had burrowed into her head.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, I don't mind most bugs, but when it comes to crawling critters like spiders, that's a fuck no, but flesh-eating? Nah,
I was about to tell you,
good.
I've seen videos where they like pull out like spiders from people's ears. That and like the roaches and shit.
Yeah, that shit's terrifying.
Yeah, that's fucking bad.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, but I've heard all of those, though. I've actually heard, I think, all of them.
Nice. Hell yeah. I've heard most of them. I know back in the day when we were growing up, one of our big things was to look up urban legends and watch any movie, including the movie Urban Legend.
I don't remember that one. Oh, no, I do remember that one.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. What about you, sir? What have you got for us today?
Not a goddamn thing. No, I'm just kidding.
Fair enough. Well, see you guys later.
See you next week. No, actually, I have. Give me drum roll. Aliens. That's it. It was just a name. I have no research done.
All right, there you go. Well, we'll see you next week.
No, but like blowing up all over my TikTok and like my Facebook like this last week, has been seeing that they did like kind of like an open house kind of fucking like round talk thing.
Yeah.
Like the U.S. government where they're like, there's ex-military people that are coming forward and saying that they've like the experiences that they've had with UFOs. Like, well, this is what I saw, and then I didn't report it before because my superior told me not to.
Well, I mean, it was either that or if you did, you were called crazy and scrutinized.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's not the only one that saw it, though. There's, like, other people that have seen it. What's his name? I think his name, like, David Gersh. Gursh. If you guys want to check it out afterwards. But it's him and it's a couple other guys, too, that are coming forward. Like, oh, I used to be, like, a Navy pilot. Not a Navy pilot. I was a Navy captain. And when we were sailing, we saw, like, this and this and this. Like, we saw, like, lights up above us and whatnot. I think there's, like, 8 or 9 dudes that came forward.
Oh, yeah, there's been talks, too, in the Navy about USOs, which are unidentified submerged objects. So basically UFOs that go from either air to underwater or underwater to air, just, kind of stay in the realm of the water.
Yeah, but then the dude, David Gersh, who was saying that for, like, a long time now, for, like, decades now, that the government's been, like, not only, like, finding and, like, bringing back and studying, like, small piece of aircraft, like whole ass aircrafts, like whole ass UFOs that they have, like in compounds, and they're like studying the technology and looking through it and all that shit. And with like everything going on in life, they just kind of like passed me by. I was like, oh, just whatever. Like, it don't matter. It's like probably drop something to cover something else up. But like looking at it back like more now, like the government does a great job of hiding this shit. Because this dude's been saying for fucking decades now this shit's been happening. Where they've been recovering like aircrafts and they've been like taking them back to compounds, just studying them and shit. And then
Groom Lake.
Yeah, and I was like, you have to imagine that if there's crash landed aircrafts, you got to be a pilot somewhere.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, Groom Lake, man, Area 51. Think about it. Out of all the military bases out there that I've seen, driven by, lived by, yes, all of them are secure, fenced off, guarded. But this one is a place that has no fence in areas, doesn't need a fence, and it's still off limits tens of miles away from any part of the actual base.
For Area 51?
Yeah. It's like,
which is crazy. Like, if you see like the people that do like exploring and shit, they'll get within like a mile of like where the Steins start. And then they'll have like they'll have like already cops on their ass, like, hey, you guys gotta fucking go.
Or the white pickup trucks with the armed security.
Yep, that's what it is. I've seen a couple videos of dudes like, I'm gonna get into Area 51. And then like before a fucking like, I think he was like a mile away from like the first like keep out sign. The fucking armored white trucks pulled up on him. Like, hey, you're getting too close to Area 50. Was like, this is a government site, like you gotta go. I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'll go. So he ditched his car and he started walking like through the forest. Well, not the forest, it's the fucking desert.
Yeah.
And he started getting closer and they pulled up again. Like, we're not going to tell you again. If you have to tell you again, we're going to take all your equipment. We're going to confiscate it. And then we're going to call the cops on you. You're going to be arrested. So then after that, he's like, well, I'm just going to take off. It's like, I'm going to use my drone. The fucking drone didn't get anywhere near, dude. They downed it.
Oh, yeah. And they're, shooting out drones is something that is illegal. Unless you're the U.S. fucking government. At that point, it's whatever.
They gunned that shit down, dude. He didn't get a chance to get like anywhere close. He didn't get a chance to see shit.
Well, I mean, think about it. Even satellite images don't have shit.
Yeah. Let's just show you like the desert and they'll be like, well, that's Area 51. Like, that can't be it. You got to assume it's underground at that point then.
No, they just, a lot of time, for the longest time, they had shit blurred. Now it just shows like a basic, but I think they still edit a lot of the imaging to where it's just a few buildings that you can see.
Yeah.
But I've seen people go like on back roads and they get up to the line where the sign is.
Yeah.
And like one motorcycle dude, his front tire, when he stopped, because they weren't paying attention, they were talking and they were like, oh shit, sign, and they stopped. His motorcycle tire was like a couple centimeters over the line. And they got guns drawn on them, searched, like threatened, all that shit.
Well, yeah, like I said, it's a government. You know what I'm thinking, though? I think Area 51 might be a decoy.
It very well could be.
Think about it, though. If everybody knows that this is where they keep aliens and all this fucking technology, that don't make sense. You put up the facade that's where it is. So people finally like try to go attack it or fucking break in and look for shit. It's just going to be a fucking empty hangar. It's just going to be empty buildings and shit, paperwork. You're not going to find anything actually there. So if you think about it, that'd be pretty fucking stupid of our government if people like, oh, this is where the aliens are at, to keep the aliens there. So I'm assuming Area 51's got to be a fucking decoy and they keep it so heavily secured to keep that fucking illusion, that facade up that that's what's in there. But I think it's got to be somewhere else. I don't think it's anything there.
Well, I mean, you want to talk about scary. That's the fucking government. I mean, like I said, those signs, lethal fourth.
Lethal fourth, guys.
Sorry, sometimes trying to do this voice makes me fucking lispy.
Lispy? Or lispy
I used to have a lisp when I was a kid, actually.
Oh, no.
I taught myself how to not have it. It took
every
forever.
Once in a while, I don't know if you notice, like when I get frustrated, every time, like I'll stutter every once in a while and then I'll have like a minor lisp. I have to like really focus on that shit because I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah. But no, I mean, deadly force is authorized. Not many places you can go is it just automatically, oh yeah, shoot.
Yeah.
Where there, it's like if you get too far past, if they want, they can just off you and you're done.
Oh,
and I mean, same thing, like if you think about it, aliens aren't necessarily terrifying. The terrifying part about them is the fact that we're not the only people in the universe. We're not in the loop of what they want.
Yeah.
We don't know if, say, if they're able to travel here, clearly they're more advanced than we are.
Yeah.
But where are they in the totem pole in the galaxy? Because what if their technology isn't shit compared to something else that's out there?
Oh, you're saying like what we think of aliens might just be like
what if
mid-class?
Or what if that's lower class, like bottom of the chain, totem pole, like that's their version of
us
travelers. Yeah.
Their aliens are way more advanced.
Yeah. So
That's
it's like
crazy.
the ones that we need to fear are the ones that just haven't even wasted their time coming near us.
They're just scared of us.
No,
not even of us. They're
of
just scared.
We're just a waste of their time.
Oh yeah, I could see that. But I don't know, man. My main thing is that's my theory. I think Area 51 is just a decoy, and what's terrifying is not the aliens themselves. Is why is the government keeping that from us? Like, I get that they're like, oh, I don't remember what the fuck it was, but I remember I seen it a long time ago. Like, oh no, aliens have been around for years. They've been slow dripping the image of aliens so we wouldn't be fucking terrified. But that they've been around and the government just haven't told us because they know we won't be able to handle it properly. Like, look, we've already got fucking races turning on each other. What about fucking intergalactic species? We're gonna be fucking crucifying them?
I don't know, man. It's tough to say. I mean, the world is going to hell in a handbasket, so
Oh yeah.
we're just along for the ride at this point. But I mean,
an alien be like, I come in peace. I come to tell you of the world. I come to unite, and just so fucking a random person starts lynching aliens.
I don't think it'd be lynching. It would be shooting.
No.
They would be too afraid to fucking talk.
Depends on where they would be. The aliens land in the south, they're getting lynched.
But typically in those states, it's a two-way state. So everybody's fucking carrying. Like if that shit happened in Texas, they'd just open fire.
Oh yeah. Come here, green man.
But that's another thing too. So, not to get too into like older conspiracies or things of that nature, but it's just terrifying shit that the government lies about. What do you think about Fort Knox?
What about Fort Knox?
It's empty.
What? I did not know. What the fuck? All right, you're going to have to jump into that because I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
So Fort Knox is where supposedly all the gold and basically riches of the U.S. is stored.
Mm-hmm.
No. It used to be, yes, but it hasn't been stored there in years. And that's something that if I remember right, last time I was reading on it, there's actually proof about that. Just people don't want to believe it.
Huh.
Why would you keep it all there? Yes, it's one of the most heavily guarded places in the fucking world alongside Area 51, but you want people to think that your money's there. If shit fails, say this war with Russia and the Ukraine goes south, we get even further from Russia and China.
Yeah.
World War III starts. They're going to go for Fort Knox, Raytheon, places of military power.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure they're going to hit Raytheon before they hit Fort Knox.
Fort Knox has nothing. So we're not losing anything but people. And you think the government cares about that? No.
Release the aliens.
Yeah, right?
I'm telling you. So the Fort Knox situation is exactly what I'm saying about Area 51.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing in Area 51. They're just keeping up this fucking facade for the exact same reason. Like, they're like, did you see that shit a while ago? It was a fucking meme. It was a couple years back. The Storm Area 51.
Oh, yeah.
They can't shoot us all.
Yeah.
That is like, what if they would have, like, people showed up to that?
Yeah.
Like, people legitimately, I think it was like 100 people showed up to them. They had like signs and shit. They'll be rushed in because it's stupid.
Yeah.
They're going to fucking shoot you.
But at the same time, if thousands of people would have shown up, like, again, if you don't rush it, but if you have 1,000 people outside your gate, it would have been interesting to see what the reaction would have been. Because, I mean, at that point, you're not crossing the line. They're only authorized to kill those that are crossing the line.
Yeah, but that would have been like, oh, okay, whatever. But if they would have actually rushed in, I was like, I'm pretty sure they could take everybody out.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fucking military base. That'd be like going down and saying, oh, let's get 1,000 of us to rush Davis Mountain.
They'd take us out quick.
Yeah, they're just going to open fire.
It's a military base. They're gonna do. Did you ever see the meme on that one, though?
I saw a bunch, but I don't.
Someone posted the fucking after that is like, because I think that was like supposed to be like in November 12th. It's like November 13th. Everybody rushed the Vatican. They can't molest us all.
Oh,
I was
God.
like, Jesus, this has gone too far.
Well, the church, well, the Vatican, sorry, is actually going to have to be another episode topic because that's some trippy shit as well. Not conspiracy theorist style creepy, just genuinely creepy
Like
and
what
slightly
we've
terrifying.
done an episode on that. If you guys go back far enough, you'd probably be able to hear like, I think we did like top 10 things that are speculated to be in the Vatican that they have.
Yeah.
I was like, then that was a trip. That I'm not gonna lie, that might be one of my favorite episodes we did.
It was some interesting shit, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, it was weird, but it was cool. I'm gonna have to go back and find that episode. That was a great episode.
Yeah. And now
we called it with the Vatican tapes or some shit.
I think so, yeah.
That's terrifying.
So now what we need you guys to do, well, guys, gals, everybody that listens to this podcast.
Non-binary, nondescript.
Yeah, we don't care what your walk of life is. We love you all the same. But we need a favor from you.
I need you to Venmo me $600 right now.
I mean, not that, but
I need 6 cameos from the guy who's the voice of Tales from the Crypt.
Right, the Crypt Keeper.
Yes, I need 6 undescript videos, and maybe you'll hear them, maybe you won't.
No, we need you guys to whatever your favorite episode is. Either comment that in here, hop in our Discord. I put a link in the top of every episode's description. Hop in the Discord and tell us your favorite episode and why. And if it's something that we can create more episodes out of, we will gladly do it. Again, we're here for, the enjoyment of doing it, but also for the listeners.
We serve the people.
Yes.
We are the people's champs.
We are the people, brought to you by the people, for the people.
We are the people. No, I don't want to get trademarked.
Oh, yeah, I was like, I don't know that song.
Oh, it's that fucking, what is the USA for Africa? Where they got all the fucking singers together and they made up one terrible song and they remade it to make another one.
Oh, God. But the other thing I want you guys to do is put your take on the urban legends. Which one to you was the creepiest and what you would do if you found yourself in one of those situations. And the other is your take on the government finally coming forward about aliens existing and what your take on them is. Do you believe it? Do you not believe it? Are you scared of them? Do you think they're a threat? Let us know.
I want to hear your hot take on my Area 51 gossip.
Actually, yeah. Do you think Duffy's right on it's just a facade to keep our attention one place so it's not in other places that they don't want it to be?
Yeah. Well, guys, gals, undescript, non-binaries, whatever you guys, we love you. We appreciate your support. And this is Duffy saying, till next time.